so I will be introducing Andrew Citron. Come on, Andrew. I'm not a rapist, by the way.
They all say.
Alright. Either am I. As we all know, it's that magical time of year. Dartmouth is sending out its new acceptance letters to next year's smarter and more diverse class. So it really brings me back to about a year ago, back when I was going through the same process. And I really remember when I got that email saying who my new roommate was going to be. And of course, the first thing I'm going to do is kind of track him down and see if I can learn anything about him. This was after my dad had already told me, oh, I Googled your roommate. He's a debate champion. Good luck arguing with him. Thanks, Dad. But anyway, the first thing I did, I found out through Facebook that we had a mutual friend. Someone we went to camp with, went to my high school, and I asked her if she could tell me anything about him. And she gave me really generic responses, things like, oh, he's a nice guy, he's got a good sense of humor, and I'm thinking, great, very specific. Now all I know is that he's not a depressed psychopath who's going to isolate himself from campus all year, which, a year later is exactly what he turned out to be. But anyway, yeah. So, my roommate, he's a funny guy. But the thing is that I found out recently, we were talking, and apparently he had also contacted her and tried to find out about me, and she gave him much more specific responses, which is weird. I don't know what about me garners more specification, besides the fact that I'm just up here pouring my soul to all of you, which is that's the exact response I always get when I do that. But that's the one when I explain it. And I'll never get the good response. So anyway, but it's weird. I don't even care about that because I don't get self-conscious when I hear people say stuff about me or not care. Like what she told him about me was that, oh, he's really annoying at first, but he grows on you. And I'm like, wow. I grow on people. But yeah, I'm not self-conscious. It's been like that ever since I hit puberty, I think. And it's been a pretty good few months, I'd say. But yeah, so, and this has kind of led me to also just not being embarrassed ever. I just don't care at all about anything. You can ask any girl who's had longer than a 5-minute conversation with me, and all 7 of them would completely agree, really. Right. So anyway, I tell this to other people, not just in performance scenarios, and they say, oh, you don't get embarrassed. What if you got walked in on having sex? And I'm thinking, you mean the times I don't schedule that on my own? I need people to, catch the act so they believe me when I tell them about it later. I need them to understand that, yeah, I can get her go back to my room, sometimes with only a few drinks. And, no, I'm only just that close. But the thing is that, I'll have a girl back in my room, and, we'll be going, oh, so, hey, babe, you want to get intimate? Hold on one sec. Hey, Mommy, my roommate's being a real jerk. Can you come and set things straight? Thanks for being in town this weekend, coincidentally. Bye. And that's how my parents found out about me and my not being their little kid anymore.